It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
It's showtime!
It's showtime!
Studios, Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Epic Radio Show. Let's get ready to make life epic.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Epic Radio Show. I am your host, Epic. Welcome to our Halloween special. It's about to be spooky shit.
Spooky.
And funny as fuck. We're going to be talking about a lot of shit today. We're gonna be talking about the Simpsons getting rid of Apu.
Oh, they got rid of him. What happened? Did he die?
No, I'll go over that in a little bit.
That later.
We're gonna talk about how fucking weird Halloween is. We're gonna talk about Modern Family. We're gonna talk about men buying tampons. I know that's really
because you guys like doing that.
But before we get to that, let's introduce the cast. We got $1 Million Co filling in for Jay or Goldie. Take your
Whoever
pick.
you want. Well, I'm here for
And then we got
Goldie.
Ashley as always.
Hi.
And then we have the one they call Tokar.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, everyone.
I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. But there you go. We're all ghosty ghost.
We're all ghosty
I'm a
ghosts.
ghost. I'm spooky.
Spooky.
We are ghost as shit.
We're all ghosties up in here.
Yeah, buddy.
We had to be ghosts.
I want to make sure that I plug us real quick.
Yeah, plug
follow
us
us
up.
on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just type in the Epic Radio Show. Instagram Epic this 216 and Twitch. What the hell are you doing? It sounds like I'm taking a breath in between, like a real asthmatic breath. I don't know.
I said my asthma was acting up today.
What the?
There we go.
I don't understand. Anyways, and then Twitch, just look up the Epic Radio Show.
Yep, buddy.
Let's jump right into it.
Hi, Allison. Tommy.
Hey, what's going on, Allison and Tommy? Welcome. So,
hi, Tommy. Good morning. Ha.
the Simpsons
Isn't
are
he funny?
writing off Apu.
Yeah, I didn't hear about this.
After backlash of people allegating them of racial stereotyping Indian Americans, they have decided to write him off the show.
How's he going to get rid of out of the show? Is he going to die?
They don't exactly know. They haven't disclosed that yet.
So, haven't they been doing that the entire time he's been on?
Yes, but recently there was a documentary released called The Problem with the Apu.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, by that Indian comedian.
Jay.
I can't even think of his name.
Was it that? Was the guy Aziz or something like that?
What's that?
The skinny guy.
Who is
Aziz?
No, it's not Aziz. Hold on. I'll actually. No problem.
Just gotta find it.
There we go. It is Ari Kondabolu. That's really horrible.
It's okay.
That's really bad.
He doesn't know.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Not accurate, but he tried.
But I want to talk about this a little bit. Bam. So anyways, I guess my whole issue is I do believe they are racial stereotyping Apu.
I believe Simpsons racially stereotypes everybody.
But that's where I was getting at too. I really feel like they I mean you got Homer Simpson, who's like the overweight dumb white guy.
Yeah.
The husband.
You got the Scottish groundskeeper.
Yep.
You got the Bumblebee. The Mexican
Bumblebee? I can't remember the Bumblebee.
Wasn't he?
Hey, it's me.
I don't think that's.
No, that's you sounding more like the Italian guy.
Yeah.
I know.
But anyways,
That's not right.
well, speaking of the Italian guy,
Italian
you
guy.
know, you got the Italian guy, the typical mobster,
Mr. Burns.
Mr. Burns.
Those weird, evil.
You know, like there's a bunch of
what's going on there.
racial stereotypes, and it's I think
he's the rich.
I think
guy.
it's okay,
Right,
man, because I don't think they ever meant
Makes
to.
sense.
I don't think they ever meant to purposely do that, and it's been Simpsons has been on the air for over 20 years.
A long time.
So why
do they
now?
suddenly want to get rid of? He's one of my
I think
favorite
it's
people.
because of that fucking documentary. To be honest with you,
People are sensitive. I mean, think about the Indians.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff going on recently that
I look at the
wasn't a
Indians and the
problem
Redskins and all, but
You know?
I will agree to a certain degree that the way they were depicted was a little too racist. I mean, look at the way the Indian looked.
Are you talking about Chief Wahoo?
Yeah, Chief Wahoo, and even the Redskins and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just saying.
you're just saying.
I can kind of see why they were upset, but I don't feel like Apu's drawn any differently than any other of the Simpsons characters.
Yeah, I don't feel like this is a specific.
But how many Indian people got mad?
You know,
They probably didn't.
Actually, to be honest with you, I feel like most Indian people, because there's not very many Indian characters in TV, especially in America.
Apu is not really. He's not really on a show. Like he's not really there every show.
No,
he's like only in.
And you know,
he's just
back in
kinda
the
there
day,
sometimes.
this is a while back, but they actually did a storyline on Apu.
Yeah.
And they treated the character I feel like his backstory and everything very properly. He didn't set out to own the Quickie Mart.
Right.
What he did was he was going to college. He was going to be a doctor or something. Started working there, and end up liking the job,
Yeah.
and end up one day being able to purchase it.
Right.
So like to a certain degree, I
Yeah.
feel like they treated that good because it's not like, you know, like
It's not like there was nothing given to it. It wasn't just like, oh, he's he's an Indian guy and he's this convenience store and that's it.
I mean, to be fair though,
That's how it is.
I mean, most corner stores here are owned by Arabics. I see more
but I don't feel like
Indians owning Mr. Heroes than I do fucking like 7-Elevens.
Yeah,
you know?
Jay said then he had 50 kids. Yeah, he also had a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And that was like a thing. He had like a bunch of kids.
Well, India is going to be
Is that
like
an
the
Indian
most
thing?
populated
Is that-
country soon.
Like, do
What's
Indian
that?
people
No,
have
India
a
is
lot of
going to be the
kids?
most populated
so,
country.
Or
soon.
Arab people?
Yeah.
Do they have a lot of kids?
What's
Arab
that?
people?
Yeah,
Like-
they do.
Yeah,
Do they?
I mean, it depends.
Like me, I'm not saying every single one. I'm just saying, is that like a stereotypical they have a lot of kids thing? I don't know. I don't know if that was a thing.
I can't really for
Stereotypically.
sure. I
didn't
couldn't
know.
speak on it. to be
I mean,
honest
I know
with you.
Irish people like had some kids. They had a good amount of kids.
Well, pretty much every race, pretty much back in the day, had like tons of kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, is that a stereotype
Like,
thing? I don't know. I don't know if that's specifically for, Arab people.
What they said, the more rich the country is.
What are you doing, Tokar?
What is he? What do you mean? What's he doing?
Like,
Oh,
I
is
don't
he-
know. You're like lifting up and like going around like you're
He's
floating
spooky.
away.
Yeah, he's being
Like, I don't
ghostly.
know.
Spooky
being
today.
ghostly.
He's being ghostly.
But you keep going out of your camera.
He's a
Oh, I
ghost.
didn't mean-
You
Yeah.
can't expect him to stay in frame.
yeah.
yeah.
Damn.
He's like a kid though.
Hey,
He's
just
like
don't.
a ghost.
Because he's like a kid ghost.
He's a ghost.
Because he's like
Stop
he
talking
just
shit.
can't stop moving around and
Hey. Hey,
he's like
Tokar.
Ryan
Damn,
if you ask him to
that's
stay
weird.
Hey,
still.
Tokar, there's a wall right there. Let's see if you can walk through it.
Go through it.
Which wall?
Right there, that big, solid, thick brick wall. See if you
Just
can go
come
through it.
through.
Yeah, just go through it.
Oh
He's
shit!
gone.
Go
I'm
ahead.
doing it.
Tokar's gone.
I
Come
mean,
back.
your shoulder's there, but it's all right.
His shoulder wasn't there. No one saw anything. Shut up. Jay Rush said my grandmother had 14. Well, that's
Yeah.
crazy. My grandmother had like a bunch of siblings too, though. And so did my grandfather.
My grandma. I mean, I think
Everyone's
there's
popping out
5.
babies everywhere.
Yeah, back
I
in
think
those days.
my
yeah.
dad's
Yeah. You're
5. Yeah.
Yeah, one of 5.
My mom.
Your mom, yeah.
She has,
Yeah.
my grandma on my mom's side.
Just
had
like
a bunch
my
of
parents
kids.
stopped the trend because my dad
Yeah.
my mom was only the only child. My
Well,
dad was
you
one
know
of
what?
5.
My dad too. Like, because there was only 2 of us,
So-
and then I kind of picked it back up a little bit
For
before.
you. Maybe 5. Who knows? One day, but not today. So my dad was one of 5. So and then we were like, I'm all like, 2 and like 2 halves. So
hey, so our guests for today canceled. But
Ghosted.
Before we go into our commercial, we invited $1 Million Co on the show. If you don't know who he is, he was 1/3 of Division 3. And he's a producer. He is one of my good friends. You wanted to kind of plug something. You want to do that real quick?
Oh yeah, back where I stayed back in Horseheads, New York. It sound funny. Horseheads, New York.
Is there a lot of Italians there?
Probably so.
Because it got its name from all of them putting horse heads in the bed, if you know what I'm saying.
That's a crazy backstory. They got so many different stories I heard of how they call that city Horseheads. But I run a finish line out there. We hired this kid. His name is Brock. If Facebook guys, look up Brock's World. They're throwing an event for him. DJ Unk came into the store and I guess they hit it off. They got real cool. He signed a shirt for Brock. Brock signed a shirt for him. They went to this nightclub, and at the nightclub, I guess Brock saved it because even though DJ Unk was there, right, they was losing their money. They was losing their shit. They was losing. Everybody was getting ready to leave. So with Brock being there, everybody ended up staying around. But make a long story short, we hired him. All right, we hired him, and they're throwing a party for him January 3rd for his birthday. All the surrounding DJs at Lando's nightclub. I know all the Facebookers, if you are in the area of, I guess they call it the Southern Tier in upstate New York.
Yeah,
Lando's. Would
that be like mid New York?
Kind of, but it's right on the border of Pennsylvania. It's really like.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay.
So it would be like
I don't know shit about nothing,
the west side.
Something like that. Yeah,
extreme
it's like
west side of.
It's like literally
New
right
York.
above the
Pennsylvania, New York.
Yeah, it's literally right above the border of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about any of
That's
that.
what's up, man.
I'm just like, interesting.
He's also a producer.
He's also really nice.
Yeah.
Really nice guy.
Yeah.
I love Corey.
Thank you.
But
Ghost don't clap. Fuck's going on?
But I do want to get into this too. So our interview canceled.
Yeah.
Well, he would have to respond to cancel. He agreed.
He didn't actually cancel.
He agreed, and then I didn't hear from him. Yeah. And I'm gonna put him on blast right now because I'm kind of aggravated because okay, so let's do a little backstory on this.
Get backstory time.
So about
a picture of him.
I can.
He could,
but I'm not going to.
You're not going to.
He's
saying his name, so I guess that's
that's good enough.
He might get some votes, right?
What? No, I don't want him to get votes. Anyway, so listen. His name is Ryan Ross. He is a independent running for city council. He has a face tattoo.
He does.
And I was very interested in his face tattoo and thought we should talk about his face tattoo on the show along with his political.
Wow.
What?
He's like he got the Gucci Man ice cream.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Yeah, so anyways, so he randomly hit me up. Okay, and so this isn't like I went out of my way to find this guy. He randomly hit me up. He was promoting his campaign. And I said, "Oh, okay. Hey, I have a show. Why don't we set something up?" He was okay. You know what I mean?
Hit it up.
As the months kept going, we stayed loosely in contact. When we had the now my first thought that he's kind of a dirtbag was I invited him to the fundraiser, and he agreed to go, and he said he was going to buy a couple tickets, and then when I tried to hit him up, he completely ignored me, and I didn't talk to him for like months. So he was supposed to be on the show last week, and I couldn't get a hold of him. So I hit him up this past week and said, "Look, like if you're not want to be on a show, whatever, that's fine. You know what I mean?" And he said, "Oh no, I'll do it." And he gave me his phone number, and he told me to text him. I texted him. He said, "Okay, I'll send all this to you." This was this past Sunday. Never heard from him again, and I've texted him. I've tried, calling him, whatever. And it's like, dude, like, if this is how you're gonna be for like a little ass show like us, I could just imagine how you're gonna be if you're elected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I'm just saying,
very upset.
like, you can't trust anybody with the face tattoo. I'm just saying. Okay, that was
Face
my rant.
tattoos always make me a little like.
That was my rant.
Not
But
saying
that
you're
was-
a bad person, just saying it makes me think twice about.
I just don't
stuff.
think he's reliable.
And
Right
facts.
now.
I don't think he's reliable. And honestly, he's not going to win
That was
because
tattoo.
he's a fucking independent write-in with a face tattoo.
I was thinking like it was a tattoo
So-
tier or something. Like, okay,
Didn't he
No,
go
no,
like
no.
the Tri-C or
Usual.
something? Like he went to like.
I don't even fucking know. I
He's like the
don't
president.
care.
What
That
did
was
I'm
it.
just saying,
I did
what
my
did
rant.
Tokar say? What did I
Didn't he go to try to see?
I have no idea.
Nobody knows.
I don't know.
He came off the mean streets with his face tattoo.
All I know is he said he would come to the fundraiser.
The boy looks like he did some
didn't.
time.
Like
looks
he
like a
didn't hit
gangster.
Tommy up for that. And then the day of, he said, "Oh, I'll come to the fundraiser, me and my wife." And then,
Uh-oh. Who is it?
J Val.
Oh, God. Hey,
oh, Jay.
what's going on, Jay? What's up?
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. How you doing, man? Good to
chilling.
see you.
Yeah.
Good seeing you too, man.
Kind of
Heck
see you
yeah,
in
man.
ghost
Oh, yeah, that's
form.
right. Yeah,
I wish I
can't
was
see
in
you.
town. Man. Damn.
Can't
Yeah.
see Jay. We'll see Jay later.
You said you wish you was in town.
Yeah, you're in town and I'm out of town.
Hey, Jay.
Jay,
Your
What?
segment's literally coming up after the break.
do you want to stay on the
Okay.
phone?
So did you want to stay on the phone?
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, real quick though about
Yeah.
this guy, man. Yeah, you're not only you can't trust a guy with a face tattoo, but with an ice cream cone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He look like Gucci. He got the Gucci tattoo on the side of his face.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man. I definitely listen. We see how the world's going. If people actually vote this guy into office, we're in trouble.
And I feel bad, and I'm not like one of them guys that like to bash on guests or anything.
Right, we don't
that.
like to.
Like
we
there's
feel
been
bad
people that's
when we,
canceled. Most of the time it's
shit
legit.
happens.
Sometimes it's not.
But this guy's like
But this guy was legit.
just not responding
Just
and not
an
communicating.
asshole. About
He's
it.
not passionate
Like,
about his
he's-
political beliefs.
He's not.
Because I feel like
Yeah,
anyone
he's
would have
not.
taken
And I
the
don't really feel
opportunity.
like anybody should vote for him. That's just me personally.
He won't get. He probably have one vote.
Do what
said
you
he was
guys do,
married,
though.
right?
Oh
That's his
yeah.
vote.
Well, he can vote for
Yeah.
himself too. So too.
Oh, okay, too.
He can do what you do, though.
What's going to be his campaign
Yeah,
slogan?
no, he might vote for the other guy. You know, I want to be fair.
Like,
Yeah, his,
I'll
his,
be a nice guy.
His
I mean,
campaign
maybe
slogan
if he
is
was
free
voting-
face
or
tattoos
maybe
for
Oh my
all.
God. No,
Maybe if he was running for office in like a
Free
third
ice
world
cream.
country
Free
or
ice
something,
cream.
he'd get in. But
Right.
it's great.
I mean, he's running for city council. He's not running for mayor, thank God. But like,
So what is he going to do at the city council meetings? Fall asleep and get paid?
I don't know. I don't feel like he's going to be a good fit. I mean,
feel bad for Harry.
and the thing is,
you have to be able to follow through with shit. Man.
exactly,
He's not.
because I even told him, with the fundraiser, it wasn't even about him donating or whatever.
Right.
But I said, hey, there's going to be a bunch of people there.
You can talk
This
to
could be an
people and-
opportunity to, talk to people.
He could have
maybe
got
get some more
votes.
votes. Exactly. That's exactly what I told him.
I mean, we don't know
would
what
he
even
run?
happened.
I tried to help him.
Is his campaign slogan to be tattooed on his face?
Yeah.
Tommy said free ice cream. Free ice cream for all. That was funny. I don't know if anyone caught that, but I did. Free ice cream for all.
He's going to tattoo "Go Vote" on his forehead.
Go vote, you get ice
All
cream.
right.
Come to
Well,
my
we're going
house.
to take a break. When we get back, we're
that's
going to have Jay.
Jay.
Who
Continuous
just
amount
randomly
of Jay.
calls.
That's okay.
It's fine. I know. Hey, you still got my liquor, right?
Oh yeah, I got a bottle for each of you. I got a bottle for you, Tokar, and Goldie, and then
Awesome.
Little Miss gets some of her Kahlua.
That's
Oh,
right.
thank
Yeah,
you, Jay.
awesome.
I really
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Come
All right,
for
well-
Mike. What the fuck?
Where y'all at?
Everybody gets
Where you at?
alcohol but me? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm in. Right now, I'm in Oh man, I'm off the coast right now in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
He's off the coast.
Yeah, I forget what this place is called.
Are you like on the
He's in a
coast? Or are you
place that he
really?
doesn't even know.
Are you really on the coast?
Are you on it or off of it?
Are you
No,
like?
I am. I'm actually staying looking at the ocean right now.
You mean on the ocean?
Yeah, on the
Like
coast.
an oil?
I'm sorry, in the coast.
Like an oil rig or something? Like an oil rig or something?
Yeah, I'm in the ocean right now.
Okay,
floating
cool.
on a raft.
Hey, I just got a text.
Hey, you get good cell phone service.
I just got a text
Hell
from Joe
yeah.
Call. I
What?
would see it if you were alive on Tom's show looking like a ghost. Oh shit, I lost one.
Who's that?
Kong.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, my
funny.
goodness.
Yeah, we're all
shit.
ghosty ghost. It's awesome.
Ghosty ghost.
You know, going out with
Oh,
Joe
man,
Kong,
I'm
man, you
sorry.
Wait,
ready
I'm
to
kind of
die.
mad, man. I didn't get to do my segment live.
Yeah, buddy. Hell yeah.
Next week, maybe.
And
we
I-
don't
I'm missing
get
out.
lost.
You know, we're
somewhere.
gonna be like Modern Family and kill one of us all.
It might be. I think
It might be Jay though.
it might be Jay. Oh.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
I think I
We'll
know
see
who
after
it
the
is.
break. Keep it locked right here. We will return.
Maybe not.
Oh my god. All right. Keep it locked right here. We'll be back.
And keep it.
Damn it.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Epic Radio Show. Halloween special.
Halloween time.
Thank you, Tokar, for that.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook, Epic at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just look up the Epic Radio Show. Same thing with Twitch.
Who's the coolest guy running for independent?
It'd be Ryan Ross, right? Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
He's got some ice on his face.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, I actually made a funny joke about it during the break. It said, you should open up like an ice cream truck and you get a free face tattoo with every purchase of ice cream.
I didn't say that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not mean like
I was running for county jail.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man. Tokar.
County commissioner? I don't know.
Tokar. Okay. It's ball time, y'all.
All right. We're going to be playing with some balls real quick, so let's do that.
Balls.
Balls. Play with ball. Ball. Balls. With J Ballz. Okay.
Fucking Jay.
Oh my god, dude. Where the fuck is it now? Oh
What's up, guys? This Halloween special is crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. And then
Jay was murdered.
we found out that Jay was actually murdered by me. So
here he is on screen being all dead.
So I'm coming. I am calling you guys from
the beyond.
Mm-hmm.
The coast.
That's
off
right.
The coast of the beyond.
Your set looks awesome. It pisses me off.
He's mad.
I know.
Shit right
we
now.
can use it one time, just randomly.
Are you on the toilet?
No.
Well, he can't be on the toilet. He's calling from the beyond.
He's calling from the beyond.
Exactly. Hey, that would be awesome to be a ghost and not have to take a shit anymore.
Doesn't one of the ghosts get flushed down the toilet in Casper?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what
like that was a good ass toilet, man. The suction power of that thing, man.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Anyways, we're gonna dive right into this.
Dive right
sports.
into the balls.
So first up on sports, the Cleveland Cavs. I don't know if you guys have been watching.
Yeah, no.
But they are 0-6 starting off the season.
Yes.
So.
That's what I love to hear.
And these guys are getting blown out by like 20 points every game, man. So it shows the magnitude that a player like LeBron James has on a team when someone like that leaves. Same thing that happened last time he left. And we're just going to have to roll with it and rebuild. Bad news, the Cavs look worse than what we thought they were going to look this year. The good news is we're probably going to get the number 1 pick and get a beast to pair with Colin Sexton and start rebuilding. So that's the plus on everything. I mean, we just really got to go. And if I was the Cavs, I would go ahead and trade Kyle Korver. You could probably get a late first rounder for that guy if they keep showing he can still knock down shots. Maybe a contending team will want to trade to get that piece to move on into the playoffs with a guy like Kyle Korver. That's the only piece I see the Cavs being able to move to get anything for. J.R. Smith, I don't think they're going to get anything for that guy. Tristan Thompson, definitely not with his $18 million a year contract. They're not getting anything for him because he's not worth that money. But, I think it's just go and rebuild, start selling off pieces, keep your young guys. I'd keep Nance Jr. and
me too.
Colin Sexton and you keep them young guys, Rodney Hood, and you draft and rebuild. That's what they got to do because right now they look horrible, man.
Yeah.
But
do you think LeBron will ever come back or do you think that's done?
I think LeBron will come back and retire. He might come back and just play 1 or 2 more years here and retire a Cav, or he probably will sign a 1-day contract and retire. That's what I see happening. I don't think, I don't really know at this point, but I do know he probably will retire a Cleveland Cavalier, though. He probably will do the 1-day deal and retire.
Like Jim Thome did with the Indians, right?
With the Indians, correct. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But, that's it with the Cavs. But moving on to the NFL, a huge trade just happened. The Dallas Cowboys actually traded a number 1 pick for Amari Cooper. This is a trade I wanted the Cleveland Browns to do because we need a legit number 1 receiver, and we don't have them since trading off Josh Gordon. They traded a number 1 pick, got Amari Cooper, and Dallas has a receiver now. And this kid's young; he's like 25 years old, and he played at the University of Alabama, and he was really good. And I think the Browns should have went out and tried to get him. You think if you trade a number 1 pick for a stud receiver, Amari Cooper, you got to look at the value. Number 1 pick for a guy like Amari Cooper, you got to look and say to yourself, are you going to get someone in this draft class coming up that's going to be the equivalent to Amari Cooper? And the answer at receiver is no. So I would have went ahead and traded a number 1 like Dallas did to get this guy.
Gotcha.
And the reason the Raiders are trading away pieces is I think they're just tanking to get the number 1 pick this year because John Gruden wants to get that quarterback of the future.
Gotcha.
But,
I think our quarterback is good. I think he'll be fine. He's still a rookie. And
Baker?
Yeah. And
yeah, definitely. And I was going to get into that.
And did you hear about this, Jay? You know how shitty them calls were last game?
Oh yeah, horrible.
They got rid of that ref.
About that, yeah.
They got rid of the ref.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, because first of all,
they fired him.
Yeah, I mean, those calls were just crazy calls. I mean, the Browns have been getting duped a lot, man, by the refs, and it's sad.
I know. It's really bad.
Because these guys are hanging in there. They're doing, they're hanging in games. They're playing really well.
Because, I mean, that was an obvious false start.
Yeah, that false start was crazy.
And that's what kind of did it. Like, that was like an obvious play. And even when they brought it to their attention.
The whole stadium, everyone on TV, everyone at home seen that was a false start. If the refs couldn't see that, then you obviously
you don't
need to be a referee in the NFL.
I have a couple comments.
Real quick.
Hold on. There's a couple comments, Jay. Hold on.
I'm sorry. What's up?
There's a couple comments.
Tommy said,
okay, go ahead.
Yep, Cleveland sports keep negotiating for a first-round pick. That's what we do instead of winning a fucking game, Jay. No, we need an offensive line to protect the damn quarterback. And Scotty Johnson, I'm not sure who that is, said go Steelers. So,
Yeah, Scotty Johnson was actually one of the guys we interviewed on the Tokar special last week.
Really?
From the Ugly Broadcast.
Oh, yeah, Scott. See, I was like,
well, Scotty, don't worry. The Browns are going to win today, buddy.
Thanks for
so
joining
I'll
us,
do that in a second.
Your name. I only know you as Scott. And there was like two Scotts, so I don't know which Scott this is. Which Scott is it?
Huh?
Okay, so so as far as the offensive line, I mean, of course we need a couple pieces there, and better protection would be great, but better play calling would be even better. But I'll tell you what will be a deciding factor on going forward. The Cleveland Browns need to make a change soon, and it's not on the defensive side of the ball because we know that the defense has played pretty good this season.
Yeah, they have.
On the offensive side of the ball, the Browns are dysfunctional, man. I mean, I don't know if it's Todd Haley. I don't know if it's Hugh Jackson.
I don't know who it is.
But they're going to have to figure it out and get rid of one of those guys. The thing is, and as much.
Sorry, but it's not like they're not scoring though. Like I could be upset if they were putting goose eggs on the board every game.
Yeah,
but like last game with all them calls, we should have been. We should have won, or at least tied with them. It is difficult. But you have to look at this too, like stupid play calling, like to quarterback sneak it. Yeah,
or like when you get on the 1 yard line and you throw like 3 fade passes, run the damn ball.
Yeah,
you have 4 chances on the 1 yard line to get the ball in the end zone, and you got good running backs. Why are you throwing the ball?
Yeah, exactly.
It's stuff like that that really
bothers me.
People.
It's like, dude, worry about the first down. Don't worry about the fucking touchdown all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
What I mean?
Worry about getting some yards on the ground.
You can't do fucking like 4 Hail Marys in the middle of the field. Worry
Yeah,
about worry about
just
getting that first
frustrating.
down and moving
What the
across the
fuck are you
field.
talking about Hail Marys for?
What?
The fuck was that comment about doing
It's
Hail
a
Marys?
It's a
Oh,
pass.
I didn't know. What the fuck is that mean?
She said, "What's a hail? What are you gonna get on one knee
That's
on
what
your
I'm saying. Are you
knees
about to
and do
like start
Hail
doing
Marys?"
prayers right now? Like, are you really
She was a
She's
Catholic
thinking we're
school,
gonna go to
so
church in the middle of a football game.
Oh, I didn't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck does that mean? That's why I had to
Oh, my
cut in.
goodness.
That's what the one thing I didn't understand.
anything else, Jay?
Yeah, one thing I did want to say to you about Baker when you brought Baker up, I really feel and I do see that we got our quarterback of the
I do
future.
too.
This kid is you seen the fourth quarter comeback he did, and I mean that's something elite quarterbacks and guys that can play in the NFL do, man.
I mean,
He's a game changer. He makes plays. They just need to honestly, I'm going to be up front. They need to, I don't know. They might have to get a new head coach, man. And as much people don't want to hear about that, they need to get a new head coach because a lot of these games this year, we could have won if we had better play calling.
yeah, I agree. But that falls on the coaches.
I mean, let's
shoulders.
just ride it out, see what we could do. I think today we play the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hard game, but I think Baker's in there today.
I think it's 50-50.
Pittsburgh's defense isn't all that.
No.
And I think this is going to be another shootout, man. I think this is going to be a good game.
Hold on.
And I tell you what, man, I wish the Browns would have traded for Amari Cooper because if they had a legit number one receiver for Baker Mayfield to throw to, I think he'd put a lot more points on the board, man.
Jay.
But all right, man, I'm going to let you guys go with the show.
Okay. Well, there's a couple comments.
Yeah, some people may.
Yeah,
okay, go
Allison
ahead.
said, well, we do need to pray for the Browns, Ashley. And Tommy said, okay, now let's start putting the blame on the play calls when they are expecting the rest of the offense to do their job.
Okay. Well,
Well, that's what...
yeah, but it does come to both. It falls on the players' backs for not executing the plays. But depending on the situation, the coach, I mean, he's the one where really it all falls.
You just hit it right on the head, Epic. It's not the play calling through the whole game. It's situational play calling.
Yes.
In certain situations, they do not make the right calls.
No. And that falls right on the coach. I mean,
it does.
It does.
I just don't listen. Okay, so there's a real quick, and then I'll get off of here.
What?
Oh my God, Tokar. Anyways, well, I'll just let you guys go with that, man. I'll be back.
I guess we're talking about the elephant in the room now. Anyways, all right, thank you, Jay. Pleasure as always. Hopefully, we'll see you next week in studio.
Maybe
Oh, yeah,
he'll be off
definitely.
the coast again. Who knows?
Yeah. All right. So we'll talk to you later, bud.
All right, man. I love all the fans. I love you guys, man. Peace out.
All right,
All right,
Jay.
thanks,
Bye,
man.
Jay.
See you.
So
What the fuck's a Hail Mary? Please explain what the fuck happens in a Hail Mary.
Is this a long?
it's a very
pass?
long
It's
pass.
why the fuck's it called a Hail
well,
Mary?
think about
Because
it.
you have to pray to God that they
Yeah, I
catch
was just
it.
gonna say that. Yeah. I was just
See,
gonna
you
say
put it that way, now it makes sense. Like, please. Okay,
Yeah.
now it's over.
It's usually like if you're down by like a touchdown and you're like midfield and you're like
You're just hoping.
you're just hoping and praying that you could get this one
Right.
good play
Please.
and catch them off guard and have them catch a really long pass for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's called a Hail
Okay.
Mary.
I just wanted to know because I was like, well,
So anyways,
that's a really weird.
Halloween or Halloweird?
I like how you did
we're gonna-
Hallow weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk a little. Thank you, Tokar.
You brought it up.
I just wanted to talk about how fucking weird Halloween is.
weird.
So let me do this real quick.
Spooky music.
Thank you, Tokar.
Spooky,
That's
spooky.
enough with the sound effects, though.
Spooky.
Okay, anyway, so I want to talk about how weird Halloween is because all year round we teach our kids
Yeah, buddy.
not to talk to strangers and not to take candy from strangers.
But then on Halloween,
and then we dress them up
We dress
like
them up. Take them to
where we can't
all these
recognize them
random
if they get
people's
lost and
houses.
raped.
Wrapped.
And then, or wrapped. I'm sorry.
You never know.
And we just take them to strangers' house, like, here,
Like,
give me
here,
candy.
tell them
And we
trick or
make them
treat.
be
Say happy
polite about
Halloween.
it, too.
Say thank you. Be nice.
Yeah.
You better say it. And then, like, we go search their baskets when they get home. Like, oh, did they, like, try to put some needles up in here?
Yeah,
Like,
you know, like, what the fuck?
like, what the
It's
fuck
like we
kind of
don't
shit
trust
is this?
people, but we trust them.
to give them
Yeah.
candy,
It's so
but then
weird.
we gotta check the candy because we don't trust you.
I
that
see
much.
like potheads doing it because potheads like to share marijuana. So like a crackhead would never put crack in the candy.
Crackhead
No.
would never get rid of their crack like that.
No.
That's mine.
That's my crack.
They'll chase the kids if they
My
did.
crack.
I don't know why I did, like, Beavis. But
Yeah, I
whatever.
don't. Well, yeah, he's not on crack. I think.
Yeah,
You
he
never
might
know.
be.
Could be,
He
Yeah,
might be.
if it's the 90s, you
I mean,
never know.
I mean, I feel like Beavis was the crackhead and Butthead was the weed head.
Never
Yeah.
know.
And it
He
kinda
was
makes
a little,
sense.
like, you know,
Yeah.
twitchy
Like,
and weird.
You're lying. Beavis
So-
probably
for my bunghole.
Beavis probably on meth like a motherfucker right now.
What?
Meth. Beavis
Yeah.
probably smoking
Yeah.
a lot of meth right now.
I don't know. Was that
That's what I'm
pre-meth?
saying.
No,
Pre-meth.
meth has been around for a while, right?
Pre-met. Was it?
Crystal meth?
Yeah.
How long's that been around? Y'all would know. Y'all been on all that crack, so I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like
That's what took y'all to your graves.
fuck you.
Fuck.
Just fuck you. With
No,
the
Don't start the dolphin shit.
hanging with Joe Kong last night took me to my grave.
And
yeah.
crack.
That's
Well,
It was
yeah, a little bit of that
combination.
too.
It's a
Yeah.
combination of crack and Joe Kong.
Well, so why is he on crack? Because he's black.
I didn't say that. You said that. You're bringing race in here.
Oh shit!
Like
Damn.
that's racist as shit. Actually,
No, you said, oh, he's on crack because he's black? That's racist as shit. I said both y'all were on crack. You just failed to hear that part. Tokar's on crack, too.
I'm on crack cocaine.
Epic's gonna make a new movie about dolphins.
Oh my God, why is he going to make a movie about dolphins?
I'm not.
Why?
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Who else commented? Let's see. Okay, so
also-
Tommy, hang on.
Go ahead.
Tommy said, "Okay, got it. Epic is the ghost, and the rest of y'all are spirits. He's the only one in color. See, we're all like,
Am I in color?
Yeah.
Your face
I
is
didn't realize that.
slightly
You are
colored.
in color,
I think
yeah.
it's just because me and Tokar are so pale.
I
So,
know.
like, we just look like
I'm just so
ghosts.
rosy cheeked.
He's just so like full of
Naturally.
color and shit.
I think that's
It's all
just
that
a
crack.
setting on my
all
camera.
crack.
I didn't. I might have
Stop making
forgot to.
excuses. It's all the crack.
He's the ghost
color
of
out.
weird
I can-
spirit guides.
It's all the crack.
It looks like my teeth are fucking. I look like I have meth teeth.
It's all the crack.
Like
bad.
with the fucking camera.
He's on crack. Don't let him fool you. He's on crack.
Yeah. Okay. Also, what's very strange
About Halloween.
is it's actually more Irish than St. Patrick's Day.
For real?
Yeah. Actually, Halloween started primarily as a Celtic holiday.
That's kind of
Wait,
Oh,
Jay's
shit.
calling.
Jesus.
call it.
Welcome back, Jay. We
Hey, what's up,
we missed
guys?
you.
He had lots of stuff to say today.
I just want to break in real quick because this is breaking news.
Okay.
The Cleveland Cavaliers have fired head coach Tyronn Lue.
What?
What?
Yes,
What?
and speculation is they're planning to promote Larry Drew as the new head coach.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
Tokar. You're the one who didn't say
Hopefully
what.
they don't.
We'll see.
Okay. Change something.
I just wanted to let you guys know. So
That's crazy. I mean, to be honest with you, I never really thought Tyrod
he's not.
Lue was a good coach. He just had LeBron.
That's it. You don't need a coach when you have LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron was
You
the
don't.
coach.
LeBron's the coach himself.
Yeah.
LeBron's the coach, exactly.
My goodness.
Ty Lue is just not a head coach.
Yeah.
That's just like Hugh Jackson and Pat Shermer.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You either got it or you don't.
Got or you
All
don't
right,
got
man.
it.
All right.
Oh.
So Allison said about the Halloween topic.
Yes.
She said, I wouldn't give away weed. And then she said, she was talking about, because you said, the Irish originated there.
Yes.
And then Jay interrupted you, so we didn't get to finish that.
No, I was just basically that's
Okay, I didn't know if you
where
had
I was
more to
at.
say. 'cause-
I mean, and also it has some pagan roots.
yeah,
And
bingo.
I swear, Tokar, it's like you're on point, but you're not.
I agree with it.
He is, though, but he's like, there's some random, the elephant was kind of
Yeah,
random.
there's some. It's like
It's a bit weird,
It's off
but
and on.
that's okay.
It's very off and on today. thank you guys for listening so far. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and Twitch.
Mouthful right there.
Just look up the Epic Radio Show and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. We're gonna take a break. When we get back, we're gonna have crazy news.
Crazy.
So keep it locked right here, and we shall return.
Or maybe we won't.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Epic Radio Show.
Yo.
I guess we'll just get right into crazy news.
Wait, can I say a shout out to
Yeah.
Ryan Ross? You know why?
Why?
Because when he goes to the ice cream shop, he can just point to his face what he wants
Oh
to
my
order.
god.
Oh,
Get out of here.
But he also endorses where is it? I'm sorry. Batarama. and their old-fashioned homemade ice cream. They have 12 flavors of frozen custard and 30 flavors of regular ice cream. So there you go. And there's a picture of the ice cream cone.
He's gonna give you a quick call like, "Hey man, I don't appreciate how y'all ride me on the show.
Y'all being a dicks. Y'all being assholes.
I don't appreciate how y'all ride me on this show."
I know, right? All right, so let's get into crazy news real quick. Time for the intro. Crazy.
You know what's really weird?
Crazy shit happens. The Epic Radio Show will be there to report and shit. It's time for crazy news.
Ballz, stop it.
That's kind of weird. That's
It's like,
kind
I
of
want to see if it does it again. I'm not fucking lying.
Oh, it is.
He just said it. He just did it.
Yeah.
L's like a motherfucker.
I don't know.
Sorry,
I don't know what's
that's
going
so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't care. I can just delete it. But it's still weird as shit. Tommy Parker, of course we'll shout out your wife.
Yeah, shout out to
Didn't
Chrissy.
you put her in the birthday
Yeah, shout out to Chrissy.
I forgot to do
You are
birthday
such
shout
a-
outs.
You didn't do the birthday shout outs. Well,
I
we're
didn't do the birthday
specifically-
shout outs this
Happy
week.
birthday,
I forgot.
Chrissy.
Happy birthday.
You are so sweet
Yes.
and cute and
Happy
adorable.
birthday from
You're
me.
great. Tommy sucks and forgot to do the birthday shout outs.
I did.
This
I'm not usually.
This mother cracker. So happy birthday, Chrissy.
Yeah, sorry
Tommy
about
sucks.
that.
Sorry, Tommy. Tommy sucks. Sorry, Tommy. That's funny. Sorry, Epic sucks, you know, because I call him that all the time.
I do suck.
Yeah, that's right. Suck all them balls. Smoking all the crack.
That's weird.
All your shit's just coming out today.
Yeah. Can we move on to
Nope.
crazy news?
Can't even do it.
What the fuck? Come on.
I just said no. I can't even do it. So why would I jump right into it after I said no?
I'm not ruining this one.
We're on the dog story, Tokar. So you can get to that. No problem, Chrissy, because she said thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Okay, so the gold digging dog pretends to be a stray, scams McDonald's customers out of burgers. Yeah, that's what the dog does, dog. So where's the damn story at? The fucking story just went all away. It's like broken up like a motherfucker. Okay. So Betsy Reyes of Oklahoma City says her dog Princess, her dog's name is Princess, because she's like royalty. She's going to McDonald's getting free food. Sneaks out in the dead of night to sit outside of McDonald's. A viral post proving her dog's gold digging ways has gone viral, being shared more than 270,000 times. So this is what she said, and it's hilarious. So I'm gonna try to read it the best of my ability here. If you see my dog at the McDonald's on Shields, quit feeding her fat ass because she don't know how to act and be leaving the house all the time to go walk into McDonald's at night. She's not even a stray dog. She's just a gold digging ass bitch that be acting like she's a stray so people will feel bad for her and feed her burgers. That is what she said. That is not what I said. I am just reading words.
Hey, cool way to get free food, right?
Like, hey,
Yeah.
girl, what's up?
I mean, that dog's fucking
That dog's smart.
smart as shit.
Like, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for people.
I think that's an actual picture of the dog. on
Yeah,
the
I
screen,
think
too.
so.
Well, if you see it, I'll probably give it a burger too. If I
Yeah.
Oh,
leave
you're
it out,
so cute.
Walking in my car, like, oh, you look, man.
Oh, here, man.
Yeah.
Here's
I'm
a
Surprised
burger.
nobody tried to take it.
Right? Because people are taking dogs all the time. I think there's just a little bit left here. Reyes also shared a video of some poor McDonald's customer giving into Princess's scheme, throwing food out the window for her. While her owner may not be amused, the internet has fallen in love with Princess and her gold digging ways. Because she's
That's
cute.
awesome.
If it's about a fucking dog, of course. Look at the dog. Like, I'm just so pitiful. Look at me, just so hungry. A hungry ass. So cute. Wait. Allison said, ask Epic if he remembers being the crack-headed lion.
I do.
What?
We did
Explain
it
that.
back in
Yeah,
the day.
please
We
explain.
did. Back in the day, we did this
get into that real quick.
ghetto
Yeah, that's
Wizard
crazy
of
news.
Oz.
That's crazy news
That's
right
crazy
there.
news. Let's get into that.
Yeah.
We did this because I've always been interested in like doing
Crack.
movies and stuff like that, right? So I had this video camera and a bunch of us friends. I think it was Allison, Fonda, her brother. I think even her sister.
Tokar's all dying.
And like we did this ghetto version of Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
I think Fonda was Dorothy.
Oh man.
Wow.
Fonda's brother was Platinum Man.
Platinum.
I was a crackheaded lion. I'm like, yeah, what's up, son?
Oh,
I love me some crack.
What's wrong with you?
And then like,
This has been your whole life.
Oh shit.
And then I'm trying to think. So I was a crackheaded lion.
I was a crackheaded lion.
I think Allison was Scareho.
Oh my god!
I don't remember, but it was pretty.
You did a really weird version.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
We actually like dressed ourselves up.
So you were a crackheaded ass lion.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see that.
Yeah.
Like I suck your dick.
Oh,
If there's any pictures or video of this, I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
So we can put on the
It's
show.
probably a VHS.
Damn it! I want to find that VHS.
Yeah.
I need to find it.
Anyways,
This has been your whole life, though.
So you know, like Dorothy's special shoes are probably sold by the lion.
yeah. Like, give me your ruby slippers, bitch.
Oh my god! So Tommy said, "Was that pudding pops?" Oh my god!
You put the pudding with the pops in the pudding.
I hate you.
Shit.
Thanks, Tommy. Oh,
Now
man.
what you see is you
And
got
then Allison said, Amber, Fonda, Jeremy, Rankin, me, my
Oh
sister,
yeah,
and you.
Jeremy Rankin. I forgot him.
She said,
I think
no.
he was a scarecrow. I think
She said it was great.
it was really funny. I wish I had a copy of that.
Yeah, she said she wasn't in it.
No, she
said-
wasn't. Oh, you know what? I believe you were the one that actually recorded it. I think she was the one manning the
And
camera.
she said Fonda had it. So
Oh, okay. That's
I guess
cool.
you had to get in touch with her if you want to
Okay.
try to see
That
if
would
she has
be
that.
pretty sweet.
Pretty stupid, hilarious.
Yeah.
you can have Bill
Embarrass
Cosby
the
as the
fuck
witch.
out of you. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Anyways, so let's go get on with this crazy news, guys.
Moving on with this. That was crazy news. It's done now. That was it. That's all I needed
What
today.
you do is you put the boogers on the boxes.
I hate you. I hate you.
You can have
so
Bill
much.
Cosby as the witch. Come here, my putty. Eat my pudding.
Oh,
You know-
stop it. Stop it.
Actually, I want to say Fonda might have been the witch.
Fonda might have been the witch.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wicked bitch.
The wicked bitch.
Yeah. I don't remember. I don't know. Anyways,
Okay. Okay.
I'm just saying our version,
Was a lot-
if it was
super
made
awesome.
into a movie, would have been it would have been like the comedy of the year. I'm just saying.
Just saying. He's got a lot of faith in this remake you guys did.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
good. Man tries to kill spiders with a blowtorch, ends up burning his house down.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah. Oh.
Damn.
Love it.
Yeah, he loves it. There's nothing worse than a spider infestation, except possibly a blazing inferno engulfing your entire home.
That is the best way to get rid of a fucking.
That's the only
Spider
way
problem, though.
in his mind.
I mean, it's centipedes too. Fuck these
Oh, my
centipedes,
face.
man.
Centipedes are harmless.
Even fuck them though.
Fuck centipedes.
You know,
Let's not get
they
into
tried
that.
to attack us.
But don't they go to beautiful like butterflies and
No.
Well, that's a caterpillar.
That's a
motherfucker.
caterpillar,
Oh, wow.
not a fucking centipede.
That's a centipede.
That would be so scary if a fucking centipede was like, I'm gonna be a butterfly, and then like got in a cocoon. It's like I'm a butterfly now, and it's like that would be the weirdest shit. Caterpillars are cute and fuzzy.
Yeah, I know.
They're cute and fuzzy, but no. Fuck those fucking centipedes, the millipedes, and any
they seem
family
harmless.
member.
They seem like
I'll burn their whole house down.
They're gross.
I heard like in some countries they're like really huge. They're, like,
I don't even want to go.
I don't
there.
wanna-
I don't
I
even
don't
want to
give a
know.
shit.
I'm gonna
Like
have
in the-
nightmares.
That's why I
as it
love
is.
America, man. Things are usually kind of like little size, like
Besides
cockroaches.
rats.
Except for when you're in Florida.
Yeah.
What?
Besides rats are huge.
Yeah,
Ugh,
in New
hate
York.
rats. I think
They're
you-
like
I think
big-
we don't really have a rat
Have you
problem
really seen
in
them all like
Cleveland.
that?
Yeah, thank
I don't know.
God. Cleveland's a blessed city.
He didn't see any rats in New York.
Well, the part of New York I'm in,
Yeah,
it's,
he's,
it's more like
it's
suburban,
relatively
yeah.
rat free.
it's like
okay.
the
Fuck
country.
you, Nat. Where the fuck are these gnats coming from?
It's okay, man. It's okay.
It pisses
Why
me
is
off.
there a moth in our house? I don't know.
I don't know.
One man found out the hard way the true danger of a blowtorch when he tried to destroy spiders in his home using fire. Instead of simply removing the 8-legged pest, the man burned his house to the ground. He accidentally created a massive blaze that required 23 firefighters to contain it.
Yeah.
The unnamed man from Tucson, Arizona, was suspected of using a propane torch to kill spiders and burn spider webs underneath his mobile home. What?
Nice.
Why would you go that far, though? Why would you go all the way underneath your house, though? I mean, I understand, but I don't understand.
I would have went like this.
Yeah, he got
If
scared.
you smell.
He's gonna
He
shot him.
shook. He got shook like, I'm gonna burn this motherfucker down.
Oh, but instead his house caught fire, with the blaze tearing through the inside, leaving it completely gutted.
Yeah,
The fire,
buddy.
at around 9:20 p.m. local time on Monday night, forced the man and an elderly woman out of their home. Fire crews were called to the blaze, and when they arrived, described seeing the woman being carried out of the burning house by her son and several neighbors. Tuscan Fire Department confirmed the woman suffered minor injuries after being treated by paramedics at the scene. It took firefighters 11 minutes to put out the fire, but by that time the inferno had ripped through the entire house.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a house more than a trailer.
Is it a trailer house? Let me look at it.
Yeah, it's a.
I can see
It's
that
a
guy
trailer.
outside with the flamethrower. I got it. I got him. He's dead.
I can see it. Yeah,
He's like getting
I
intense.
can
Like,
see trailers
crystal.
now. The
I
spider
can see it.
Now
said.
that's crystal meth right there.
Yeah,
he's
buddy.
probably going nuts. Like watching the trailer burn down. Like, yeah, I killed it. Now he's not gonna survive.
Then he comes like crawling
I
like,
know.
up to him like, hey, what's up?
Like, no!
Oh
Oh, God. Okay, so, but if you want to stop the spiders boosting their population under your roof, we've put together a handy guide on how to spider-proof your home without resorting to a blowtorch. So maybe you should look at that before you
Yes.
try setting our house on fire.
And we can share that on the
You know,
Facebook.
normally I don't give advices, but I'm gonna give one.
Advices?
No, I don't give like advice.
Advices?
I was going to say, because advice is plural, too. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
No, I don't give advice.
Advice. I give advices.
What about advices is?
I hate both of you.
I want to give one advice. Normally, I don't give them out.
Okay.
Don't use a blowtorch to kill spiders.
Yeah, that's not
I
very
mean-
smart.
You can catch your house on fire or cause other damage.
Do the raid bombs and then make sure there's fire underneath there when you do that.
That's
Or
fine.
just relax. Spiders are part of the ecosystem.
yeah,
I
they're-
try to get the spiders in a bowl and I try to take them outside.
Yeah.
If I can't, then I'm
That's
just going to have to
'cause
kill
he
them.
like spiders.
I don't like
I want them
spiders.
all
I
to
just don't
die.
want them all to die. I want to teach the kids that I'm not just going to kill all the things.
Actually, spiders are harmless.
When they see a spider,
Except
they're
for when
like,
they bite you.
oh, there's a spider, and I'm all like, bowl, lid,
But
throw it
it's-
outside.
And spiders get rid of other
Trying to be
pests,
nice.
like cockroaches. They get rid of bed bugs. So they're
I ain't never seen no cockroach infested house with a bunch of spiders in it. I'm just saying. Like, I ain't never seen that shit. Like, oh yeah, we just let the spiders go. Fuck, like,
I mean, I think spiders do eat a lot of shit, though. They eat a lot of
well, they
fucking
do, but
other stuff. Do they eat
goddamn,
centipedes?
they do.
yeah, they do. Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're
but
actually
tell me why we saw a spider and a centipede just chilling.
They were just hanging
They-
out in the same room.
Yeah, in the same room.
it's like
in
a
our
mouse
fucking
and a
room,
cat
by
hanging
the way.
out.
Trying to attack us and shit.
Trying to
fuck
attack
that.
us and shit. I don't think they were trying to. I think the spider was trying to attack us and shit, but not this.
Centipede dropped down like SEAL Team 6 from the ceiling.
That was a cat. I don't understand why that. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving on. This is the last news story here. We have 4 news stories today.
Do we?
Plus- yeah, with your
Yeah,
story.
the added bonus.
Yeah, we had that little bonus from you.
You know,
and
crack it, the
Allison.
crack
Oh, the
it
crack it line, yeah.
Yeah,
What
four
you do
stories.
is you put the booger on the box.
God. Okay. Bride to be offers. See, I don't want to say this. Is this like euros or
Yeah, that's euros.
Okay, I was like, I don't want to be retarded sounding. So, bride to be offers 15,000 euros for help with strange wedding request, and it involves her dead mother's hair. Yeah,
that's
buddy.
the type of crazy.
It's a
you don't
hairy
really want
situation,
marry.
It's
right
a
there.
very yeah, you're coming with these hair jokes, aren't you?
Looks like she
Yeah, I'm on a hair trigger with these jokes.
seemed like she
Shut
had
the
a bad,
fuck up. I hate you. Shut the fuck up. Are you gonna make any more jokes, or are you gonna wait till I read some?
Go ahead.
A wedding day is a once in a lifetime occasion, and as such, you want to feel special and be surrounded by all your nearest and dearest. But what do you do if one of your family members is no longer with you? How do you make sure they're still a part of your big day? You could feature their favorite song, mention them during the toast, or wear something that belonged to them. This is the idea one woman had to ensure her late mother is on with her on her big day.
I say dig them up and then prop their body
Holy
up.
shit.
Yeah,
that was, you just went
that's
really
so you.
fucking dark.
That's so him,
Fuck
though.
you. Oh my
That's
God.
so him, though.
Like, hey, Grandma, what are you doing?
I'm not surprised.
I'm glad you didn't do that for our wedding. I would have punched you in your fucking
Death
face.
do them part.
Put you in the
Yeah.
fucking insane asylum or something. But the item she's going to
Well,
wear...
they wouldn't let me. That's why I didn't do it.
No. Going to wear gives the phrase something borrowed a whole new meaning. You need to stop. All right, stab you with something. She's planning to make a wedding dress out of her dead mother's hair.
Oh.
And yes, she knows it's weird, but apparently she just don't give a fuck. She's like,
Yeah.
this is my life. This is my wedding. So the unnamed,
Yeah, she was-
unnamed...
Yeah, she said, shut your mouth. I'm hairily listening to you.
The unnamed 61-year-old woman from Bristol shared her plans on Suport, a fashion manufacturing website, along with sketches of what she wants the gown to look like. She revealed she's been collecting pieces of her mother's hair since 2014 and has finally figured out the perfect use for it. Why? She wrote, I am looking for someone to recreate my mother's wedding dress from 1953, which she wore when she married my father. My mother passed away recently, and I'd like to create a special memento of her life. The dress will serve as this. However, I need a specialist, as the material I'd like to create it from is admittedly quite weird. Found out my mother was ill in 2014, and from that point onward, I began to collect her hair. That time, I wasn't quite sure why I was collecting it. However, now I think I do. I'd like the dress to be made from my mother's hair entwined into the dress design. Why?
Did you know that Nelly wrote a song about this?
Wow.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
What
Yeah.
song is it?
It's getting hot in here.
Oh.
I hate you. I hate you now, Tokar.
You noticed she's 61 years of
swear.
age, right?
Jesus Christ.
I think she should put it all on her chest so it looks like she's got a hairy chest.
What's wrong with why? 'Cause all women want a fucking hairy chest on their wedding day.
Is it an Italian wedding?
She's 61 years of age, right?
Right, she's 60 fucking one. What
So
the fuck,
that
guys?
she's like
Do you
right around the
really?
age of like crazy, don't give a fuck.
Right, I guess. I'm all, ugh.
She's not only a
she's
member, but she's the
61.
president
she's
too.
61.
Yeah, you missed that because you were talking too
She's in the
goddamn
hair
much.
club now.
I hate you.
A little bit of her own hair is in the.
Yeah.
I hate everyone in this room except Corey because he's not making me mad. Okay, I want the dress to be authentic to the time with the sleeves, bottom trim, and neckline collar completely made from my mother's hair. I'd also like the bodice around the midsection of the dress to have a lacy floral design made with the hair. The woman, who has a large box filled with hair, says she's willing to pay up to. She has a box.
This guy. I already know where you get that.
Go ahead.
I know, but like
Large box.
I said the
like that.
fucking words large box.
Put many things in it.
She has a large box. Okay, get it all out of your
This
system
guy.
now.
I already know where you get
Yeah,
that.
because he's retarded. She's hoping the unique gown will be ready by August 2019 to mark the anniversary of her mother's passing.
Awesome.
That's even better.
Yeah.
And this is there's the hair trim and the hair sewn
Nice.
in and the stuff, and that's gross.
Sweet.
Wouldn't that be really itchy, like on her arms and like her her ankles and feet?
So Harley noticed it.
I think she would notice it like a lot.
Oh man, yeah.
This is
looks
weird.
At it, looks
It's
a
gross.
lot of hair. Too.
That's
If there's something that appears to be white powder on the
that.
hairs, I would kind of question it. It
All
might be crabs. Or
all of
something.
it. Ew.
Oh,
Ew. That's
oh,
nasty.
come on.
That's gross. Get the fuck out.
I've heard of airs, but not hairs like that. That's kind of weird.
Shut up. Okay. That's crazy news. Yay!
Yay,
I got
crazy
through it
news.
today.
Yeah.
Sound like Barry White.
Corey sounds like Barry White.
Hey, can you repeat that again? I didn't hear it.
Get the
You mean
shut
hair
up.
it?
Shut up, Tokar.
You didn't hair it?
She got
She
something in there.
inherited the hair. Oh my god.
Okay. I'm done with crazy news. I'm done. I'm done with that.
Oh Jesus.
Corey
man.
sounds like Barry White. I can't get over that. That's funny. Have you been told that before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound like Barry
It's
White.
like, hey baby, let me take you to McDonald's.
Let me get
Like,
my
and you know
dog.
what?
Yo.
I think any woman would be like, okay,
Like,
that
yo, what's
sounds
up,
good.
baby? I'm gonna take you somewhere where they're gonna make the food right in front of you.
Mr. Hero.
Subway.
Mr. Hero Subway. Perfect. That
Oh,
sounds nice. Thanks.
Modern Family.
Family.
So recently on Modern Family, they've been teasing since last year that someone from the family was going to die. We all assumed it was going to be the main cast. It was not. It was Dee Dee.
Oh no, that's threw me off.
So, what do you mean that threw you off?
Yeah, Dee Dee.
You don't even know anything about Modern Family.
Unless he looked into it.
Well, why Dee Dee though?
So Dee Dee was the mother of Claire.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah. So
why can't I remember his fucking name?
I don't know.
The redheaded guy.
You like the gay one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why can't I remember their names?
I don't know.
Cam and Cam's his husband. But
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways,
I can't think of it.
So, anyways, people were disappointed with the reveal, saying they kind of like.
I think it was kind of hyped up and talked up, and it was like, wah, wah, wah. Oh,
so
well, that sucks. But like, that wasn't at all what we were expecting.
Jesse Tyler Ferguson and Sarah Hyland opened up about the big reveal of the character that died on the show, and hinted that bigger news is on the way.
Oh, what does that mean?
Someone's probably want to get one of the
back in
kids
September. They said that a significant character, would die in the 10th season. Fans online were quick to speculate who, with many guessing Stella the dog.
I mean, killing off a dog would be pretty easy.
Yeah.
So.
Wednesday's Modern Family episode answered a question. It was Dee Dee. Yep. Mother of the characters Mitchell and Claire.
Mitchell. Thank you.
I heard it very early on and didn't think it was going to be such a big deal. Ferguson told The Hollywood Reporter at the No Kid Hungry Gala in Brentwood that he emceed on Friday. I thought we would just handle it as it was another storyline, but it leaked, and then that became this media thing.
Oh.
But anyways, they were surprised to read online comments with people thinking the character was not significant enough.
She wasn't.
Said, we have very bloodthirsty fans. Also, I feel like the mother of two of the characters that we've grown to love is pretty significant character. So really the only drawback is I won't get to work with Shelley Long in the near future. Yes. Very sad. But anyways, I guess the point that I'm trying to make is it's really hyped up for no reason. Because
she's important.
She's important,
how
but
affect everyone.
She's not one of the main cast. She only pops in.
She pops in a handful of times,
but
like here and there.
Yeah,
but she's not a legit regular.
Yeah, you don't see her that much.
In that interview, they also hinted at something bigger was going to happen.
Yeah.
Two speculations. One, another death.
Which, who knows? It could be, I guess.
And two, somebody's pregnant.
Somebody pregnant. Yeah. I feel like it's the daughter.
I do too.
The oldest daughter. Of Claire and Phil. She's eating everything.
Yeah, let us know what you think, though.
I mean, some people
feel free to call.
Feel free to call.
With a death.
Text,
some people deal with death differently, so she could have just been eating because she was really upset. Because like I deal with, everyone deals with death different, so. I mean, I want to just touch on this really quick. The one daughter, I can't remember her name, the really smart one, Alex.
Yes.
She wanted to have sex with her boyfriend shortly after she found out her grandma died. So I thought that was a little strange, but I mean,
everybody handles death.
Yes, but everybody handles death differently. So I was
actually, to be honest with you, that's a thing though.
Really? That's a thing?
Yeah.
Is anyone is anyone in this room? Is that a thing for y'all?
Well, it's more of
anybody Tokar?
Well,
it's a thing.
The thing with death is sometimes it is kind of like an aphrodisiac.
I don't think so.
It is.
I mean, I believe
for some women. For some women, it's like you start looking at your life, a little bit more closely, and you get depressed, and sometimes some people handle things differently.
It's definitely a very. Very personal, very person by person.
Look at the Halloween cupcakes. They
look like ghosts too. They're ghost cupcakes.
Ashley made them.
I made them
to celebrate the Halloween episode.
Wah, wah, wah.
I was gonna do recorded thing on that, but she would not let me.
Nope.
Mainly because I wanted to do it naked. No, I'm joking.
That's not why.
I'm joking. Anyways, we're gonna take a break. When we get back, we're gonna talk about men buying tampons, and we're gonna do Ask Tokar.
Ask Tokar some
So
stuff.
keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show.
Yeah, but
It's gonna be a short break, guys.
Real short break.
Real
So
short.
stay tuned.
Okay, so we are back.
Yay! Yeah.
So our final topic before we get into Ask Tokar is men buying tampons. This got brought up in a Twitter conversation I had. And basically, and the conversation was a tweet basically stating that you guys need to chill. Come on, Tokar. All right, you're banned from the sound effects. Basically, just saying that, like, hey guys, it's not that big a deal. The cashier doesn't think it's for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was kind of trolling a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
He was
I felt a
trolling.
little dirty. I kind of felt like I didn't like being a troll. I kind of felt like I hadn't brushed my teeth all day. You know, that kind of feeling.
You're so stupid.
It just,
I hate you so
But anyway, so basically, like, I kind of wanted to talk about this. I kind of wanted to talk about guys buying tampons. I wanted to see what everyone's view on it was. I personally don't think it's a big deal. I do it. I feel a little weird about it? I guess a little bit.
You don't have
just
to do it
'cause-
that often anyway.
No, I know, but I do sometimes randomly have to. I get nervous just because I don't really know that much about them, and I don't want to get the wrong kind.
And
Yeah.
God forbid you get
Because
the wrong
obviously
kind.
it's that time of month, so if I do
I'll
the wrong
beat your
thing,
ass.
she'll beat my ass.
It's gonna go down.
It's
Yeah.
gonna go down.
It's gonna go
basically.
down.
So, since there are two other guys in the room, any thoughts on this?
I mean, if you're younger, yeah, like, oh man, I don't want to buy tampons, but I mean, we're adults, you know, we're not teenagers, so hey, send me a picture of the box, what you need.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
that's
no
what it's
problem.
on.
If you do, you go there to buy like bread or something, you'll get that on the way.
Exactly.
So there's nothing.
I mean,
wrong.
I don't think most guys think that the cashier thinks
They're for
it's
them.
for
No,
them.
they,
Yeah.
they don't. Yeah, it's weird.
Allison said, buy tampons and condoms at the same time and then just stare at the cashier.
That's pretty funny.
There you go.
Let's make it weird.
You know, I sent a picture also
Go
of
for the multi-pack.
of the motor oil section.
You know
And
what's weird? If
What?
you're a guy and you ask someone like another guy that works there, like, do you prefer this brand or what do
I
you
think that's a little off. Like,
Well, that's kind of
how
weird.
would I know? Like, what the fuck are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm trying to buy something for my girlfriend. Do you prefer this
I
one?
mean, you
or-
would probably ask a woman
course, Jay.
thing. I don't.
Jay,
I'll
I
buy
buy anything
anything.
for my girl.
Oh Jesus! Of
Oh,
course
I know
would.
you would, Jay. We know, Jay. You go all out for your girl. We know
But anyways,
all that crap.
so I sent
Everywhere.
a picture in this in this
I'm
the
a little bit.
thread, like, if you want to call
it's
it
like
that.
a thread.
Yeah, so I sent a picture of.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Tokar. Every single time I go to talk,
He needs to cough. He's choking.
I know, but if it's not the sound effects, it's him coughing.
Well, he's
Goddamn.
coughing. Stop.
You know what? I'm gonna turn your mic down.
That's a function. He can't help it. If he's choking in there, we should be concerned, not yelling at him.
You should be concerned.
You should be concerned, dick.
Anyways, so I sent a picture of the motor oil aisle, and I said, if you didn't know anything about cars, and we said, hey, pick up some oil on the way back, I think you would kind of panic a little bit too. Not necessarily. And somebody said, are you trying to like genderize oil? I'm not.
Like, how do
oil
you
has
genderize
its
oil?
own choice to make, whether it's male or female. I do not force any gender specifics on anything. So anyways, like, I think oil can self-identify. I'm not worried about oil.
Hey, look at it as like this. You going to grab, a guy's going to grab tampons. Hey, another month without
no
kids.
babies.
I'm free.
Yeah,
Another month.
there you go. Yeah.
Whew, okay.
It's a good thing.
All right. Like, if I ask him, he shouldn't be upset because it's like, well, not pregnant. So,
But they said that's not the point, and I think it is to a certain degree, because they were saying, I get oil, I know what kind. Well, that's good that you do.
that you do, because
and not every single guy that goes into a store cares about if they get tampons or not. But I'm saying it is kind of apples and apples, because it's two things that people would identify, I guess, as something, men would know more about and women would know more about.
because I'll be honest, I don't know shit about oil.
If I said, go down the oil and
I'd be like, the fuck you mean?
go
I'm
down
not
the car aisle and get me, a 5W30 of this brand or whatever, and
They might come back with some Crisco.
Frisco.
that's what I'm saying. Like, no, motor oil, not
I mean, I'm sure
vegetable
some
oil.
women would. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's like I just don't. I don't know. Like, there's this stigma sometimes that men are just stupid pieces of meat.
You're
that
just a
we don't know.
stupid
We
piece
just
of
don't
meat.
know. We don't know how to conduct ourselves.
Like a
don't.
Homer Simpson or
Yeah.
Peter Griffin.
I gotta keep him on a leash everywhere we go.
Well, even in
That's his preference,
sitcoms,
though.
you got the like, especially
Peter Griffin or
Well,
Homer Simpson.
I mean, like the Al Bundys and shit, or like, I'm trying to think, but usually the guy in the family is like the big dumb ox, and the woman runs everything.
The woman runs all of it.
And even like King of Queens, King of Queens, that's
King
a
of
good
Queens.
one.
There's another one that reminds me of King of Queens.
Even Home Improvement. Stuff like, you know what I mean? Like, the woman's more the grounded person. Oh, another one, Lethal Weapon.
Fucking Lethal Weapon. Don't get me started with that bitch.
Murtaugh's wife.
Don't
I'm
get me
getting
started
too
with-
old for this shit.
Like, Damon Wayne, Murtaugh is like kind of like the irrational, and
like, he's irrational and he just reacts and it's like, but bitch, you're being ridiculous. Sometimes you don't fucking it's like, what the fuck? Why are
it's
you
like
being such a
sometimes
bitch
he's
for?
right and he's still in trouble.
Right, like, oh, how dare you be fucking right? Well, bitch, I'm sorry. What the fuck you want?
Well,
She's so ridiculous sometimes.
I guess what they're trying to show is like in the household, the women kind of holds the structure.
I think
balance.
I feel like if they're, I do agree, I can see that, but I feel like they should show it differently. Like, sometimes the woman comes off as a nagging little bitch, and then
Yeah,
and the man's
seriously.
just dumb
how
as
about
fuck.
this?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Tommy's dumb as fuck, and I don't think I nag
We
that
don't
much.
have to generalize anything. What happens if-
Genderize?
Yeah.
Genderize?
How about a sumo wrestler wants you to get that thing that they tie around on their bottom?
Yeah.
And he's like, can you go and get that for me at the store? Would you be really clueless about that?
I'd be like, man, hell no.
Like, no, I ain't doing that shit. But like, I don't know. It's just, and this works both ways, because, the stereotype goes both ways. You either have the woman that's really stupid,
Yeah.
or like the woman that's very independent, like fuck guys type thing, fuck a man, like the extra feminist. Like
really.
like, come on, like, can't we just meet in the middle, like, with some of this shit? Like, not all guys are like this, not all women are like this.
There are with people like this, but there's also like women. That
I would say there's more people in the middle, though.
Yeah, I feel like I'm pretty much in the middle.
They always portray and I think this is where a lot of this stuff comes from. Even guys are all pigs and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that all guys are pigs. No. You know what I mean? Most of us are just normal fucking people. We're not you're
40% pig.
I'm not going out sexually assaulting women everywhere I go, or I'm a man, I can do this better than you. You know what I mean? I don't.
I won't, because I'm a man.
I don't know. I don't treat women like that. No. And most women that I know don't treat me like that either. So it's just kind of weird to me that this whole belief, women or men can't go and buy tampons without making a big deal out of it.
Because no, that's not true.
I mean, obviously you're dating the wrong type of guy.
Obviously, if you're uncomfortable with a man not being comfortable with that, then maybe you shouldn't be with the guy you're with.
I have a wife and 4 kids, and 3 of them are girls.
Or 3 of them are females.
So
I'm sure he's gonna have to buy
have no issue
again.
with it. It's just like buying a gallon of milk.
I got some stuff to read here.
If the cashier looks at you kind of weird, then the cashier is not being professional at their job.
Exactly.
So let's see.
That's probably true too.
Let's see here. So Tommy Parker said, "Tiny balls for Jay, advice, please." And I said, "Tiny balls advice?" And he said, "Absolutely. I trust Jay compared to Tokar's advice." And Jay was saying, I'm gonna go back in this a little bit. Because he would, he said, he would do anything for his girl. Yeah. He also said, my song is "I Would Walk 1,000 Miles" is my anthem. Well, drive.
Oh God, suck a dick, Jay.
Suck a dick, Jay.
Miles and I would walk 500 more.
Just to be.
I love you, Jay, but goddamn, you're a kiss ass.
Hey man, he loves his lady.
He loves his woman.
Yeah, he's a lady lover.
Well, that's cool.
Wasn't he
I love my wife too, but
hey,
I'm not sucking on her ass all day.
Did you guys do a little pop group before where y'all had singing?
Oh,
you and Snook or Jay?
Whoever he is.
Call him Snook too.
Yeah, you call him. I just call him Jay. I call him.
I call him goddamn cupcake.
Eat that goddamn cupcake now, damn it. So. I don't know how I'm supposed to. I can see. Doesn't Tommy have Jay's number? Or maybe Jay's changed it so much. Maybe he doesn't. Because Jay's not I don't know if Jay's.
I don't understand about the tiny balls thing. Elaborate.
Because he said something about advice, and I'm like, what kind of advice do you need here? Do you want?
Hey, Tommy, call him real quick. I want to. Maybe I can answer this.
Because he said, "I trust Jay compared to Tokar's advice."
Yeah, what the fuck am I, chopped liver?
What does that mean, Tommy? What does that mean?
That's right.
What advice am I giving?
Right. Yeah, you guys were talking about advices and random
advice.
Tommy, call us.
Unless you don't want to, it's fine.
No. This is not a choice, Tommy.
This is a choice. You don't have to call if you don't fucking want to talk to him. He's being really pushy right now.
You wanna call?
No, he doesn't have to, though.
You have to call now.
You have to call now.
Supplies are limited.
1-6-584-5718.
What supplies? On what? What do we have?
Call.
I don't understand. I don't see anything.
Hurry up, call now, toll free.
Toll free. Toll free supplies are limited. Call now.
Oh my God. We're so good.
That's good.
My nipples are hard now.
That's great.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
You put the icing on the cake with that one.
Yeah. Icing on the nipples.
What? Ew, no. Ew, okay. Moving on to Ask Tokar.
I know we're next door to your bedroom, but y'all could hold up.
Oh, no. I'm good. I'm good.
All right, let's do Ask Tokar.
It's his problem.
Or what have you.
Yeah.
If you ask for tampons, you ask for condoms, same time, what would Tokar or what would when they're looking at you?
You're going in and out. We can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. What was I supposed to do with the...
You got All right. I go in.
No, you're going in and out. Are you? Do you have us on speaker?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Okay, my bad. Okay, so if I go into the store,
Yeah.
we were talking about tampons at the
Yes.
time. So if I go into the store and ask for tampons first, and then I got condoms behind them, which one do I actually buy first? I think Jay would have a better answer for tiny balls as compared to Tokar, which, led me the wrong direction.
What do you mean the wrong directions? Elaborate on this.
My God, I'm 161 years old. I'm waiting, Moses and I have a class reunion coming up.
Are you drinking?
I'm getting ready to.
Yeah, buddy.
Get ready to.
I'll get them both though.
Yeah.
I'll bring the tampons to the counter.
What I'll do is I'll use both arms. I'll stretch all my arms and I'll grab them both at the same time.
You're funny, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's all.
God.
This has been so much fun, and thanks for putting out for Chrissy and.
Oh yeah, it's no problem. I can't believe I forgot the
He
birthday
totally
shout outs.
forgot. He sucks.
I don't usually forget that. That's usually one of the first things I do for a week.
He sucks.
And the other thing I put in it for Corey. Oh my God. I mean, I was ready to melt in my seat. When for the first part talking.
He's ready to melt in his seat. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah, because by the time the third quarter comes around, I sound like Barry White.
Yeah.
You know what would be the awkward thing?
Yeah, $1 Million Co. / sexual chocolate over here.
What? Wow.
/ Barry White.
Okay, I put my seatbelt on because I fell out of my chair already once. You guys are great.
Thank you, Tommy.
Thanks, man.
Have a good one.
You too.
I remember probably the most awkward thing to buy or pay for would probably if you went at like a movie store, like those old movie rental places.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you went to the porno section.
I think that is probably the most awkward thing ever. I've never done it. I've always wanted to, but never did it.
Can you imagine the look that people are going to look at you as a young person?
I ain't gonna lie, I've done it before. Just walk to the back. Fuck it.
I'm here for what I'm here for, damn it.
It wouldn't be there, right? It wouldn't be there. They wouldn't have it, right?
I guess.
That's so silly.
You're getting like Disney cartoons and then,
Just passing by everything.
Are you ready, Tokar?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Does the president get President's Day off?
Yes.
You gotta think about it. Yes.
In what country did Halloween originate?
Ireland.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
Yay.
Oh, I got that one. I won.
Yeah.
Yay. Took our one.
If lawyers are disbarred and clergymen defrocked, doesn't it follow that electricians can be delighted, musicians denoted, cowboys deranged, and models deposed?
The food.
Yes.
Yes.
Where are you getting
And
these questions?
And fast food workers get defried.
There we go.
If love is blind, why is lingerie so popular?
Saying.
Because love is blind. Because you don't see it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. What is the fear of Halloween called?
Oh, the fear of Halloween?
Yeah.
Halophobia.
No, that's not right at all.
Do you know what it is?
You know it. I know
do
you know
know
it.
it.
Yes. What is it again?
Samhainophobia.
Yeah.
Huh?
Samhainophobia.
What? Why Sam Hain?
Samhain. That's another, it's another name for Halloween.
Oh, Sam Hain. I was about to say, like, dude, what's so scary about this guy?
That's the
Sam Hain.
All right.
That's funny.
If Pringles are so good that once you pop, you can't stop, why do they come with a resealable lid?
Why?
Because you might get addicted to it too much and you need to go to rehab and they have to seal it.
If quitters never win and winners never quit, who came up with quit while you're ahead?
Because people are stupid and you might be in a situation where you're gambling all your money and you just got to stop.
It's gotta stop it. Quit while you're ahead.
What is a goon to a goblin?
A goon to a goblin.
Lil Wayne.
He asked you,
Yeah.
are you familiar with Lil Wayne the other week? And
I
you were
remember
like,
that song with
"Kinda."
Tyler, the Creator. Yeah.
No, that was not Tyler the Creator. That was with Gucci.
I don't know. I'm just as clueless as you are right now, Tokar.
Goon the Goblin.
Ryan Ross was on that song too.
Oh man.
Didn't he rap about Rosie O'Donnell and all this crazy stuff?
No, that's not the song.
Roseanne Barr or something.
What the fuck? Are you
I swear to God, the lyrics to that song.
To what song?
The Goon the Goblin.
No, not at all. That song was Steady Mobbin', by the way.
Oh, Steady Mobbin', okay.
Yes, and yeah. Anyways, okay. Let's just skip that one. If someone invented instant water, what would they mix it with?
Some sodium, salt,
Sure.
minerals.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it.
Well, you would need a liquid to mix it with, right? You would think. And usually water is that mixture. So if you had instant water in a powder form, how would you get water?
Isn't the question like an oxymoron?
I mean, it could be, but like, you gotta
believe
fucking
the
answer
moron
it.
part, but
Gotta fucking answer it, Tokar. What the fuck?
Okay, yeah, you add salt to it, and then somehow it changes the room temperature of water, and it becomes a liquid.
No, not at all.
Because
okay.
you change the density. You know Boyle's law?
I don't know.
Boyle's law?
No.
No.
Can you explain? Elaborate?
Yeah, it's like when you add a salt truck. What does it do to unthaw ice on the road? It throws salt, right?
Yes.
Same concept.
It's not, because you're melting ice, not
I can't remember
making water.
What was the question?
That is some salty ass water.
Wait, well, anyways,
If someone invented instant water,
How
what
would that
would they
work,
mix
though?
it with?
Oh.
what's instant water? Is it ice cubes? You know, it doesn't make sense. You know,
I would assume it was a powder. That
how
somehow
can they do that though?
Exactly my point. This
That's
is why we
that's-
ask you
because
these
you
stupid
need to
questions.
know.
Water is H2O. Okay,
Water is
H2O.
so how
H2O.
so how can you make H2O in an instant powder? How can you?
We
do
don't know.
We don't know. That's why we're asking
Maybe
you.
one day
It's
it'll happen.
You are the one that knows all.
That? No, it's impossible.
Impossible.
If the Flintstones were BC and before America, why did they have a Flintstone Thanksgiving and Flintstones Christmas?
Because Thanksgiving and Christmas was rediscovered by Americans.
Sure.
Above.
Oh, I don't mean to cut you in the middle, but this is a conspiracy, like a theory with the Flintstones saying it's after.
Really?
It's supposed to be after.
After all that?
Yeah, it's supposed to be after somehow.
After what?
Like
After all the stuff.
like Armageddon or something. It's supposed to be after.
Weird.
I heard that. It's like that's a little theory.
Huh.
It's one of those things that people are
They
like.
they those big giant ribs. Those are good.
The dinosaurs came back.
Yeah, somehow it's like some type of.
It's just a
After-
theory.
It's
I
a
mean, it
theory.
does make sense that they know about
There are so
like
many that make
telephones
sense.
and stuff. and-
Millions
on
and
these
millions of
cartoon
years of
shows.
evolution. Maybe the dinosaurs can come back to life.
You never know.
I doubt it.
You know,
Okay.
they're like making all these robot fucking people and stuff. Maybe they just make robot dinosaurs and they're just like legit.
For their entertainment.
Because people are stupid. Animatronics.
That's true.
Fucking
Oh.
Jurassic Park. Like the
Yeah.
fucking recent movies, Jurassic World and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's fucked up.
Yeah. KY jelly.
TY jelly.
What's the group of witches called?
I'm trying to remember the answer to this one.
A Hun.
It's not that.
It's definitely not that.
I think I know what it is. I think it's a
it's
coven.
a gaggle.
It's a coven.
It's a broom.
That sounds
It's a
like some-
broom. Who said it's a broom? Tokar? You said it's a broom? Fuck you, Tokar. It's a
Gaggle
broom.
sound like some old.
A gaggle kind of sounds like it could be accurate, but I'm pretty sure it's a coven.
Coven. Yes,
Bam.
Coven.
Coven.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Well, now you know.
Tommy had some questions.
Sure.
Let me find it. Well, he said, okay, if salt dissolves ice, why doesn't the ocean freeze? That's what Tommy said.
Because the ocean is
What?
actually hot.
I don't know. That's what Tommy said.
The
Well,
ocean-
yeah, because the ocean.
It does freeze in Antarctica and Arctic.
Yeah.
Yay. Thank you, Allison.
But because
I'm right.
No.
Yeah, buddy.
Go ahead.
no,
Sorry.
I mean the ocean that's still liquid. It's because it's exposed to the sun all the time.
I have one more question, though.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a ghost and a spirit?
I saw that commercial.
a Twix bar.
Me a ghost and you a spirit.
There is no difference.
The one you can drink and the one you can't.
You can drink a ghost, you can't drink a spirit.
Yeah.
No, you
Wait,
can
you drink a spirit, but you can't drink a ghost.
Oh,
because that's what they call liquor sometimes, spirits.
You can drink a spirit, but you can't drink a ghost.
No, that was a good one.
Good job, Tokar. Applause.
Yay. And he doesn't have that sound
exactly, because he lost them, but
you suck with that.
They're gonna make a bet now each time.
yay!
Oh, I forgot I turned
Everybody's right.
I banned you from the sound effects.
Yes, you banned him. He can't applaud himself.
No. Well,
That's why
I turned it back up if you'd like to.
Can you play some like music now that we're over? You know, it's gonna be like sad music.
Sad music.
Why? What do you mean?
Because the show's over.
That's the sad music.
But thanks for joining us, everyone. It's with our Halloween special.
What?
What's up? It was kind of weird.
Oh.
Look, it looks like a giant hand coming down the stairs.
They're so stupid.
Okay. But thanks for joining us today on the Epic Radio Show.
Yes.
We had a blast with our Halloween special. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Twitch. Just go to the Epic Radio Show and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216.
Do all the things.
And do all the things and stuff.
All the things and the stuff.
I don't remember who our guest is next week. That sucks.
He never remembers.
I don't. I need to start writing it on the.
It's the ice cream man.
Thing. It's not him. He's done. He's blacklisted from the show. Obviously, I don't think he would want to be on our show now after we spend the whole show dogging him anyways and telling people not to vote for him.
Well, if you're running for stuff like that, you should be a decent person and get back with people.
Well, I know.
That's the lesson here, y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to fucking be something and all that shit, you need to, like, communicate with someone. Because what the fuck's wrong with you?
We know actual drug dealers that are more...
Yeah.
Like...
They could communicate better.
Him. Yeah.
Come on, he's a politician.
Well, that's what
dick.
That's what I'm saying. It's politicians. That's what they do.
They suck dick.
Yeah.
Anyways,
eat ice cream.
Thanks, guys. I want to shout out, obviously, $1 Million Co for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. It was a real good show.
/ sexual chocolate.
/ Barry White / Corey.
Tokar, you're not in trouble, but. Yeah,
you were bad from the sound effects today.
You were a very bad boy last night. Yeah, so we'll see you next week.
What the fuck? You mentioned them, but not me? Fuck you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget my lovely wife,
I made fucking
Ashley,
cupcakes for your bitch
and she made the cupcakes.
Fuck y'all.
And she
not you.
writes all the questions to ask Tokar.
And
all right.
him.
But yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, we will see you next week. Thank you for joining us.
If you want Ryan and Roz special
Dear
ice cream.
Mr. President, there are too many steaks nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Go!
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. That and fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.